going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks pulling back. And we know this is futures week, so we know we're going to be on a roller coaster ride. But guys, we have a lot of great real use cases coming out of the digital asset space. Now we have MicroStrategy purchases another $347 million of Bitcoin. Now it holds over 4.6 billion worth of Bitcoin. And guys, we know Michael Saylor talked bad about Bitcoin and all of a sudden became the spokesperson. And we know Morgan Stanley started to invest in MicroStrategy. You know I've done plenty of videos on it. Now guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates which are down as I'm doing this video. Dollar is up, and then in crypto we have volume coming back down. Then we have Tether and USDC. Now we have Tether signs MOU with Georgia to develop Bitcoin peer-to-peer infrastructure in the country. Also, we have Paxos and Mercado Libre partner up to bring USDP to Mexico. And we have the EU also moving forward with this digital euro. Now we have True USD DPEGs on Binance.us drops to 80 cents against Tether. And we know that is all manipulation. Now we have Circle adds CCTP to Arbitrum for Layer 2 USDC transfers from Ethereum and Avalanche. And guys, we know while the sheep sleep, the NWO bills. And then of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 1.9 trillion, and we know the central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet in order to destroy this legacy economy so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have the EU finalizes controversial smart contract kill switch rules under Data Act. And guys, we know the key to that is who's going to have the power of the kill switch and then also the data. And then we have the EU reaches a deal on capacity requirements for banks holding crypto. So guys, we definitely see the EU planning out this digital transformation. Now guys, do not forget about Grayscale sent about $25.6 billion yesterday. Also, we have Grayscale back Horizon to change blockchain to drop privacy coin label. And guys, we know in this digital transformation, they definitely don't want you to have privacy. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Ledger launches custodial trading network for institutions. Also, we have Quant CBDC infrastructure now available for enterprise use. And I have one of my Patreon members who loves Quant. Now we have Bitfinex launches peer-to-peer exchange in Argentina, Colombia, and Venezuela. Now we have Japanese and Singapore regulators join forces on crypto pilot project. And guys, we know Japan and Singapore have done plenty of pilots. They are ready to roll. We know the emerging markets. Also, only thing you have to do is watch my Society 5.0 videos. And I've touched bases on Singapore plenty of times. They are definitely ready for the fourth industrial revolution. Now we have the new Exchange EDX rapidly switching out Paxos custody services for Anchorages. And guys, we know these exchanges are nothing but banks, and we see the big names behind the EDX exchange. Now we have KuCoin Crypto Exchange to introduce mandatory KYC in July. And again, guys, privacy is out the window. Now we have Carbon Opportunities Fund uses Chia Network to settle tokenized carbon credits. And right now, guys, AI is the topic. We know eventually is going to move over to carbon credits. We know the climate agenda. Now we have Warner Music Group partners with Polygon on blockchain music accelerator. And guys, we know everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And we know they dangle that carrot first. They're going to get the artists in to do the NFTs, the ticketing, and then next thing you know, AI is going to be replacing them. We know AI can already write and perform the music. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And lastly, guys, we have the Bankman's FTX and talks to reboot FTX 2.0. And guys, we know this was all a movie. We know what the bank man was really working on. Derivatives on blockchain being ran by an algorithm. Remember, guys, they want this whole economy tokenized and then turned over into the virtual world where nothing will be real. And also, you will own nothing, but you will be happy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.